I gave him $740.
Down payment to Damon Alexander to replace the transmission in her car. 3 weeks later, when Shamir Poitras picked up her wheels at Alexander's friend's house, she blew a gasket.
My transmission was missing. My tires was off. It was just in pieces.
The transmission was completely out.
The transmission was completely gone.
Poitras found Alexander on Craigslist. He claims to be a professional mobile mechanic with 15 years experience.
I was trying to catch something, cheaper.
Poitras figured she could save a few bucks hiring Alexander.
It's a little bit of a job.
Instead of taking her car to an auto repair shop. In the end, though, she wound up paying Columbus Transmission thousands of dollars to clean up this mechanic's mess.
$3,400. Because not only the transmission, he messed up some wheel bearings, and my car's still messed up. My muffler's real loud now. He really tore my car up.
Poitras says Alexander never paid for those damages or returned that $740. So she filed this complaint with police.
Gave the car back without the transmission.
We were there when Alexander was arraigned at Franklin County Municipal Court.
Damon Alexander, felony 5 theft.
Alexander can duck our cameras, but he can't hide from the facts. Fact, Alexander is not an ASE certified mechanic as he claims in his Craigslist ad. Fact, Alexander doesn't own or work at any auto repair shop. Fact, Shamir Poitras isn't the only customer this crooked mobile mechanic ran over. Meet Jill Cooper.
I needed ball joints and struts and sway bars.
How much money did you give him?
$708 to be exact.
$700. What did he do for the money?
Absolutely nothing.
Lynette Mallory Smith hired Alexander to replace the brakes and rotors in her car. How much did he charge you?
$500.
For a brake job?
Yes.
Did he fix it?
No, he didn't.
Then there's Jessica Stevenson.
He's a scumbag.
Stevenson paid Alexander $430 down to fix her truck.
He was supposed to change the back rotors. He was supposed to reconnect an ABS light, take a look at the windows, flush the transmission, replace the driver's side TV joint.
Stevenson says Alexander picked up the truck at her home. An hour later, this nurse got an emergency telephone call.
Police was calling me because my car was getting impounded because he got arrested.
State of Ohio, this is Damon Alexander.
Which brings us right back to where we started, this courtroom.
Damon Alexander, felony 5 theft.
As fate would have it, Alexander was arrested on an open warrant in the case of Shamir Poitras. It's not the first time he's been in trouble with the law, though. Not even close. Since 1993, he's been arrested at least 31 times for various crimes and traffic violations. He's also done prison time. Twice, 5 years for receiving stolen property, abduction, theft, and breaking and entering. And another year for receiving stolen property.
Stay away from Shamir Falls.
Soon, a grand jury will decide if Alexander will be charged in the case of Shamir Poitras. Meantime, he's back on Craigslist looking for work. We decided to make an appointment.
Are you available this afternoon?
Our producer told Alexander her car wasn't starting. In reality, we simply replaced the fuse that runs the fuel pump with a bad one.
Yep, great car.
Alexander showed up the following day.
Alex, hi!
Oh, you scared the... Woo, Lord, how you doing?
He looked over our car.
This is a fairly new car.
And then gave our producer some bad news.
What is it?
Needs a fuel pump.
It needs a fuel pump?
It's not even running.
But there's nothing wrong with this fuel pump. It's just a bad fuse that Alexander never checked. Time to have a chat with this mobile mechanic. Damon Alexander, Tom Susi, ABC6. How are you?
Oh, man, you scared.
Can we talk?
No,
Why not?
Say.
Alexander quickly jumps behind the wheel of his car. What are you doing? What he's doing is breaking the law. Again. According to Ohio Bureau of Motor Vehicles, Alexander hasn't had a valid driver's license since 1998. Since 1991, he's been convicted of driving without a license or driving under suspension 14 times. Sir, you don't even have a valid driver's license. You're not supposed to be driving, and you're ripping people off. What do you think should happen to this guy?
I think that he should go to jail, and I think he should pay restitution.